everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are filming the much anticipated house tour. Lots of you guys have been really excited. Can you hear that clicking? It's literally the beads that I've stood you guys on. I need to try and stop knocking the table. But lots of you guys have been asking about a house tour. When are we doing one? Please can we do one? And so the younger two, Isabel, Esme and Isla have taken the younger two, except Aurora of course, up to the swimming pool so that we can hopefully film this without too many interruptions. So if you're new here, welcome. Me and our family of 8, me, my husband and 6 children, recently just moved to Dubai from the UK. And yeah, we've been here now for about almost 2 months, a month and a half, 2 months or something like that. It's nice that even those that said we hadn't and that we were lying about moving to Dubai now can see that we were never lying. We don't lie. We were not lying about moving to Dubai. When we first moved here, I literally got inundated for about 4 days with so many comments saying, why are you lying? You've not moved to Dubai, you're just there on a holiday, you're just clickbaiting. We've seen a picture of Jace on the steps and we've searched that place you're staying in and we found out that it's a holiday home. And we've been on there and we've checked the holiday home and we know that you've only booked it until this date, which means you're going home, which means you're lying and you're not living in Dubai. Stop lying and trying to trick your young, vulnerable audience. It's giving Baby Reindeer. It's giving, you know, these people have actually watched Baby Reindeer and been outraged at it and then just do that same behaviour. Anyway, if anybody knows anything about moving to Dubai, you will know that you cannot get your own house here in Dubai. You can't buy and rent until you are actually here in Dubai. You have to do it, you need documentation. You need things to be able to get your own house, and you can't get those things until you arrive in the country. I know lots of you guys have been asking for what's the process of moving to Dubai, and we're going to be doing that in a video over the next few days as well, so keep tuned for that. But yeah, when you come over here, you need to stay in an Airbnb, a holiday home, a hotel, until you get all of your documentation and everything finalised, completed, and then you're free to get your home. So we're now in our little home that we love so much, and I thought I would give you a little tour around. So this here is our living space. It's actually one of my favourite spaces in this house, even though it's absolutely tiny compared to our living space that we have at home in the UK, because we do still have our home in the UK. But I just love how cosy and comfortable that space is to sit in. We don't sit there much throughout the day because we're usually busy or out, or I don't know, it's just somewhere that we don't usually sit during the day. But first thing on a morning, we do sit there, usually all together as a family, or at least half the family. And then we always sit there on an evening time as well, when we're watching whatever we're watching, our favourite Netflix show. And it's just such a nice family space. Everyone feels really together, and it's just a really nice, cozy living space. I also love that the living space here leads through big patio doors directly out into our garden. Obviously, it's June here in Dubai, and the temperatures usually throughout the day averages on around 46 to 49 degrees. So it's very hot out there. But it's nice still with the shade that we purchased extra to just go out there in short bursts of time throughout the day. And Jason and me like to go out there and run around and things like that as well. It's still, unfortunately, at this time of year, too hot to sit out there on a night time. Usually the lowest it goes to is about 35 degrees, so it still gets very hot on a night time. But I know, like, October, November, December, January, February, and March. It will be so lovely to sit out there, and we'll definitely spend way more time out there during those months as well. So just behind our living space, we've got this cute little play mat area where the younger children can play. They actually love sitting on this mat. It's really soft foam, and obviously the rest of the floors here are marble, so all of their toys go on there. Aurora first crawled on there, and it's just a really nice place that I can let them play with their toys and things, knowing that they're not like going to slip or be uncomfortable or hurt themselves. So they do actually use these two mats quite a lot, especially Aurora, but the younger two do also come and play on here as well. So I'm so glad that we did that. And then we've got our little water station here, which is completely needed. Like, I didn't even realize how much we needed this. We go through, how often do we go through these bottles? Every 2 days? One every 2 days. So we go through, and how many litres are they? I think they're about 20 litres. Anyway, we go through one every 2 days of these, but we do have a subscription. As with anything out here, it's super efficient, super easy. We've just got a subscription, and every Wednesday a lovely guy comes and delivers 4 of them to our door and takes away the empty bottles. So it's super convenient and super easy. Also, lots of people worried that I would put in a drinks cart here with glasses and things on, but we do actually have one of these. It's exactly the same at home in the UK, and none of our children have ever bothered with it. They've never ever bothered. They know that the plastic cups are theirs. And obviously Aurora's only just started crawling, so there is chance that she may go over there and want to play with the glasses, play with them. So I know that that's a possibility, but it never happened with like the younger ones, Jace or Mila, so I doubt Aurora will bother with the glasses. Obviously if she does, then we will move it, but right now it's not an issue. And then just behind the little play space, we have this really nice little dining area that I absolutely love. It's so cozy, it's so nice to sit around. I love that we've got the window panels here so light comes through. It's just a really nice place, and I love also that we've got enough seats for us. You might be thinking, surely not, there's only 6 here, but we do have a spare seat in the cupboard that we get out for Mila on an evening, but the table itself is a good size and easily fits all of us for dinner. Dinner times is one of those non-negotiable times for me where the whole family comes together. None of my children have ever asked this, ever. But if one of them was to say like, oh, can I eat my dinner in my room tonight? I'm sorry, but it would be a no. It's a time where we all just come together, sit down, chat about the day, chat about things that we're excited about, and it's just nice. So it's really important to me that we do have a table that suits us all. We've also got a really big storage cupboard here, which most of the houses we looked at didn't actually have. We've got extra rugs and things in there that we've not used yet. Chris is beloved. He loves these things so much. This is Mila's chair that she has for dinner time, and then just all of our suitcases, handbag that's just easy for me to grab on the way out. But that's everything that lives in there, but it's just really good to have that space. Obviously there's loads of extra space, so we can put more in there if we do need to move and juggle things around a little bit. It's just really nice to have a bit of extra space, especially when you're a large family. We also have a downstairs powder room, is what they call it over here. So basically just a small toilet room. It's actually quite a nice size, to be honest, and it's really good. This does get used mostly throughout the day for Jace and Mila, but I do like that it's just here and easy access for them to be able to use the toilet. One of the kids have left the shoebox open. This was from IKEA, and this is so efficient at holding our shoes. I absolutely love it so much. And me and Chris were just talking today actually about going and buying another one of the drink carts that I showed you from the living room to put under here for bottles of water that are like this size, because we still do have them for when we're taking picnics and things to the beach. We like to put a couple in the freezer to make them icy and then take them out to the beach. And then there's obviously a couple of soft drinks and things down there as well, and I just think it'd be nice if we had like a cart where we could just shove them all, boxes of apple juice and things like that. Obviously under there there's also our cooler box for when we go out for picnics. is the kitchen. It looks really dark when I only use the little lamp, but when I put on the big light, it's so bright. So I'm gonna put the big light on for this video just because it's probably easier, but generally I don't use the big light in here. I prefer the kind of ambient lighting. I find it so nice. We're trying to get some lights for under the counters, which we still need to put. Did we buy those lights? I can't remember if we even bought them or not.
Yeah, we bought them.
We did buy them, didn't we? We just haven't installed them yet. But this kitchen is absolutely massive compared to all of the kitchens that we viewed in all of the other houses. So it was another reason that swayed us to go for this house. Ignore the laundry, but we do also have a bathroom / utility room where all of the washing and things obviously gets done. I realised that wasn't shown in the kitchen, so some of you guys might be like, what? Where is your washing machine? So that is in this separate room. I think this entrance hallway and the staircase has to be my absolute favourite part of this house. I love when you walk in and just see this here. It's so pretty. And we definitely got lucky because while all of the houses here do have beautiful staircases like this, if you follow us and you know our home in the UK, we have the most gorgeous entrance hall. I love it so much. But this one, so good. It comes close. So this here is mine and Chris's room. It does look slightly narrower on camera than what it actually is. You could easily walk fully around the bed, but obviously we've got a big sofa bed here at the end of our bed that was originally going to be Isabel's until she decided she didn't actually like that or want it in her room. But it wasn't a big deal because Chris can now use that because obviously at the minute I am co-sleeping with Aurora, and that works absolutely fine at home in our super king size bed. But this bed is not a super king size. I don't actually know, I think it might actually be a king size. It's not a super king though. And Chris does come to bed in the early hours of the morning after he's finished editing. Sometimes he gets jumpy legs, so there's just so much potential for him to disturb us. So he offered to sleep on this sofa bed at the end of the bed, and he actually really likes it. He said it's super comfortable, so I don't feel bad for him. We've got some good sized wardrobes here, another wardrobe here, ignore me in the mirror, another wardrobe here, which I'm actually using at the minute for Aurora's clothes. And then one thing I love is that all the bedrooms here, every single bedroom comes with its own ensuite bathroom. So yeah, this is the ensuite bathroom. I love that it also comes with a bath rather than just a shower. I like to bath the little ones rather than showering. I just find it easier, or at least sit them in the bath whilst I shower them. And they're really nice size, fully equipped with plenty of space for like toiletries and things like that. So I really do like having this just off of our bedroom. My favourite part though has to be this humongous balcony. Kind of hard to show just how big this thing is, but it's massive. It's got a bit of bird poo actually on it at the moment, and I'm actually going to have to go inside to film the rest of this because it's so hot out here. But I love having this space, and similar to when I spoke about the outdoors downstairs, although it's very hot to sit out there right now, which is why we've not purchased an extra sofa set, because I do want like an egg chair out there, a little corner sofa, etc, etc. We've not purchased one of those just yet because of the heat, but like I said before, October, November, December, January, February, March will be perfect, and I'm sure we'll use the veranda or the balcony out here a lot more. And then going into Jason Mila's room, I keep saying this is my favourite room, but I genuinely do really love their bedroom. I don't even know if it's because they're sharing now, like officially, and it kind of takes me back to when the older three girls were younger, because obviously they shared because we lived in a smaller house. And since we were fortunate enough to buy a bigger house, nobody's had to share bedrooms. So for the last 5 years or so, is it that long? I think like the last 5 years or so, the girls have all had their own rooms, and so has Jason Mila. They have their own rooms as well back at home. But it takes me back to when the girls used to share, and just the cuteness that comes with the sharing, like the whispering that you hear on a night time or in a morning. I love it so much. And Jason and Mila also really, really, really love sharing. And it's made this transition, moving into this house, so easy. Like, there's been nothing. There's been no hesitation from anybody, any of them, about being in a different country. And obviously we travel a lot as a family anyway, so they are used to sleeping in different places. But I don't know, just knowing that they're not in a really big, you know, strange, scary room all by themselves, and that they've got each other. There's just been nothing. There's been no wake up scare during the night. There's been no mention of like monsters under the bed. There's been nothing. They've just loved it and really embraced having this room, and it's just been so amazing for me to watch as a mum, just watching them like love their space. On a night time they run up here, and I don't know, it's just really, really sweet. I just love it. And I think that it's really nice that even though they're a boy and a girl sharing a bedroom, they've been able to like create their own little spaces, choose their own bedding, choose their own night lights. And yeah, it's not actually finished in here. There's a few more things that I'd like to do. I want to get some things put up on the wall just to make it a little bit more homely, because the ceilings here, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but the ceilings are so high. Like, Chris tried to stand on a chair, and then he put something on top of the chair to try and stand on that whilst one of us held it, and he still couldn't reach the ceiling. So they're mega high. We need to buy ladders to put our LED lights up that we've got for the living room and still haven't done, because we need a ladder to do it. So the ceilings are super high. So I do want to get some things for them to put up on their wall. I want to get a rug for here in the middle, and then also another rug to go under their little table and chairs that we bought them the other day. They've also got lots of space here for their toys and things like that. These are actually organised at the minute. These are books, colouring books, storybooks, learning books, etc, etc. This one's a random selection of toys. Then we've got magnet tiles in that one, and then learning supplies in the bottom one. So yeah, I'm loving having the organisation there. And then their little wardrobes. So this is a little bit of a mess at the moment, but I've got Jace's things here and here, and then Mila's here and down there. And then in the drawers, this one's just hats. This one's Jace's underwear. This one's Mila's underwear. And then this one's swimwear for Mila and Aurora. Obviously really nice and neatly organised in there, as you can see. Hashtag keeping it real. And then in this one here, this is just empty at the moment. We've not really found a use for it other than for the ironing board, which very, very rarely gets used. And then finally they just have their bedsides, which there was two, but we just decided to take one out because two wasn't needed. But in these ones they just have their pajamas. So in fact the bottom one is Jace's swimwear, and then the top one and also in the bottom is hot pajamas, so like long sleeved, which rarely get used but do sometimes because we have the aircon on all night in here. In fact, it's on 24/7. And then the top one is split between Jace's pyjamas and Mila's pyjamas. And then just off of their room, like I said before, they also have their own ensuite. Unfortunately, this one doesn't come with a bath, which is quite annoying, because the reason I wanted the bath was actually for Jace, Mila and Aurora. But it's no big deal. They use the shower or they get ready mainly in my bath because it's just easier, like I said, to do it. But Mila's got her little stool over there that she uses to brush her teeth. We've got their wash basket, their toilet and their sink and things. They absolutely love having this. Like, I can't even tell you how much they love having their own bathroom, and I haven't even done anything to it yet. So I thought it'd be nice to get them like a little a little low down towel rail, a little bath mat that was like in a fun theme, maybe like some soap dispensers that are fun. I don't know, just a few things to make it fun and like child-like, rather than just like it is right now, which is like show home. But yeah, they just absolutely love having that of their own. And then we've got Esme and Isla's room. This is such a lovely, lovely room. When Esme and Isla first said they wanted to go for a beach theme, like beach vibes, and blue, I was a little bit like, blue, really? But I can't even, like, it's come out so nice. It just looks so fresh, and like, they love it, which is obviously the most important, but they love it in here. There is a few things that I still need to do. I'll tell you about those in a minute. I'm just looking at Esme's little slippers that she bought herself the other day, just sat there at the side of her bed, the little cup and thing she got for her birthday. So nice. I've just noticed she hasn't even got her sheet. Oh no, that's what she said. So basically, here in Dubai, the mattresses are so hard. I was saying to Chris when we were buying these beds and the mattresses and things, I was like, maybe if we buy like a more expensive one, the mattresses won't be so hard. So we did. They arrived. It is like sleeping on wood. I'm not even exaggerating. It's like sleeping on a plank of wood. So we bought them mattress toppers. They're like 10 centimeter thick mattress toppers and they work really well. Like we bought all 5 children them. And all 5 of them said their beds are so comfortable now. But Esme said, now that you've bought this mattress topper that's like 10 centimeters thick, my mattress sheet doesn't fit over my mattress. So I was like, oh, I'll have to order you a new one. I actually completely forgot. It's just reminded me. But I've just noticed that what she's done is just wrap the sheet around the mattress topper. She's just wrapped the sheet around the mattress topper. And I was about to say, I don't know why though, because Isla's fits. But I've just looked at Isla's. And Isla's got hers on her mattress, but not on the mattress topper that she sleeps on. Oh my goodness. So basically, this is my reminder that I need to order them deeper mattress sheets. Anyway, this bedroom is so lovely. I love how it's turned out. It's so bright, so airy. They do have a big balcony as well. We'll be able to get them like a little nice table and chairs so that they can sit out there. The only other thing that I do actually really want to do in this room is on Isla's side of the bed here, I want to get her some shelves. So Esme's got like these, she's got like a night light that she got for her birthday, and then she's got some, you know, bits of wall art and things, which are nice. And Isla does have some over this side, but I feel like above her bed, it would be nice to even it out a little bit with a couple of shelves. So 1, 2, maybe 1, 2 or 3. And then for her to have some pictures, because the pictures, a lot of the pictures that I just showed you of Esme's came as a huge pack of like 100 or 50. So there's loads left over. So I'll be able to put some in like maybe a white frame and put them on the shelves, and then maybe get like a couple of plants or something, I don't know, a couple of things like that little frog I was about to call it, the crab and things, and just make hers look a little bit more complete, because right now I don't feel like her side looks complete. So I do want to get those, and then I also want to buy Isla. So one of these dressing tables basically, and we're going to put it here under this mirror. So that she's also got somewhere to sit. These two are super lucky because they have 2 wardrobes, and then just behind the door on the other side of the room, this one is Esme's. Again, there's just so much space. We've not even like used up all of the space. But again, just off of their room, they also have a bathroom. So this is their little bathroom. As you can see, it's a great size. Their sink actually looks humongous. That's definitely bigger than mine. I've never noticed that before. But that sink is definitely bigger than the one in mine and Chris's room. But yeah, they love this bathroom. This is like Isla's space. Esme likes to get ready in the bedroom. Isla prefers to get ready in the bathroom. So she's been getting herself ready in here, and she likes to organise all of her products in the drawers and things. But yeah, that's their room. This space out here is our garden. And when I say this garden's large compared to all the other gardens we viewed, I genuinely mean it. It is massive, and probably the main reason we went for this house. We were like, yeah, but there's so much garden space. If you guys watched when we first moved here to Dubai and we were in the holiday rental home, you'll have seen that garden. We still had a gazebo. I think it was probably smaller than the one. It was definitely smaller than the one we've got here. But even so, it took up pretty much the whole garden. Like, the gardens here are tiny. So it really meant a lot to me, especially having the younger ones, that we didn't come to a place where we can be outside 365 days a year, but actually we couldn't because we didn't have the space outside for them to play. So it was mega important to me that we had a big garden space outside here. Now, I know lots of you guys are thinking, wait, you didn't show Isabel's room. Where's Isabel's room? But she has specifically just this morning asked me not to film in her room, and she doesn't want to do her own room tour until it's done with her shelves and things. So she's asked me not to show it on camera. Esme actually also did the same. She didn't want me to show her room until she'd filmed her own YouTube video, which went up on her channel a few days ago, so she was okay with me showing their room. And whenever I say that, everyone's always like, oh my gosh, you're so cruel, it's Isla's room too. I know that, but Isla doesn't have a YouTube channel. Isla didn't care about me filming in there. Isla wasn't asking me to hold back until she'd filmed blah blah blah. That's the only reason I'm saying Esme's. I know it's Isla's room too. But yeah, Isabel's asked me not to film hers because she wants to film her own on her own channel, and it's kind of unfair of me to just go and film in there if she wants to show it herself. So unfortunately that is all I can show you, but I hope you all enjoyed watching this and getting a bit of an insight into our home here in Dubai. I feel so lucky to have such a beautiful home in England, but also have this home, which in my opinion is absolutely gorgeous. I know it's not to everyone's taste. I know some people are like, oh, I don't like the no carpets, or it feels cold to me, or don't like the layout, I don't know. So there's always something, but for us and for our family, and that's all that's important because we're the ones that live in here, I think it's perfect. Will we be here for the whole time we're in Dubai? Probably not. We are going to be here for at least 1 year. I don't know if we'll be here longer than that. I'm not 100% sure, but knowing that we've got this home for the next year is really nice and exciting to me. I've got so many plans for this back garden. I love being out here, even though the houses are here where we live. The houses are, well, not even just here where we live, in most of the gated communities, the houses are all quite close together, which can sometimes feel a bit, what's the word? It can feel a bit intrusive. It can sometimes feel a bit intrusive, which is why we opted to buy the big shade cover, to also create shade for the younger three to play, but also to give us a bit of privacy from the houses that are behind us. But if you guys watch our vlogs, or if you're listening right now, it's so peaceful. Even though there's houses all around us, it's always so peaceful. You never get disturbed by anyone. It's just so wonderful to be here, and I absolutely love it. This area that we live in, the house is gorgeous, but the fact that we live out here, like in the desert, just feels so amazing to me. And the community that we live on is full of like all sorts of people from all walks of life, from all age groups, from newborns to 85-year-olds. We've met a huge amount of people here already, and they're all exactly the same as us. They moved here for a better life. All of them, every single one we've met from all over. We've met people from we've met people from the UK, but we've also met people from all over the world, which is really nice for all of us. So it's great, and the facilities here are just amazing. We've got pools on each cluster, so each cluster's got their own pool, which you guys will have seen on the daily vlogs. But then there's like a big community hub. There's just so much. There's so much here to do, and it's amazing. I feel so lucky that we're able to be out here, and I'm excited to see where the future takes us. Exciting times. Thank you all so much for watching. I know you're all anticipating what's the process of moving to Dubai, what do you need to move to Dubai, can anybody move to Dubai, blah blah blah. So me and Chris are going to film that over the next few days. But thanks for watching this, and we'll see you back here tomorrow for a daily vlog at 5 PM. Good night, guys. Yes, it's so hot. We're going to join the kids at the pool.